there, Dr. Karen here, and hopefully you've received your copy of my parenting guide, Be the One Your Kids Talk To. And I really hope you have this and, kind of got to look through it, kind of leaf through and look at, all the way that I lay things out. I spent a lot of times talking about the developmental stages for children, young children, elementary kids, middle school, and all the way through high school. And then kind of, with that background, then we can apply some of these crucial conversations. And I have a lot in here about family secrets, or how to talk about things that are difficult to talk to. And what the summary and the crux of it is you want to have a relationship with your kids where they feel comfortable talking to you. You want them to call. I would want my kids to call me when they're scared because mom will know what to do, instead of I'm too scared to call my mom because she'll, be super upset that, I made this mistake. And we have, there's all sorts of good, there's, in every chapter in here, I have a vignette, a teaching moment. We've got so we've got communication. We have got family secrets and teachable moments. Where did I come from? Sexuality, dating, and relationships. We have mental health. We have social media and online safety. We have religion, spirituality, and tolerance. Talking to your kids about money, and boundaries and saying no. And it's interesting with money, as I work with some of my older clients, there are people that were raised to not talk about money, and I was kind of raised in that way, and then, where it's just a faux pas, but, it's probably helpful for your kids to know, where, the value of things. Which they can learn from having a job, but I've had some of those conversations with my college kid. I pay his rent, and then he thinks, he's got a great internship, he'll be making great money this summer and just wants to save it all and invest it, but there are living expenses, rent and all the things. So there's, all sorts of crucial conversations that you can have with your kids. Social media and technology are, sorry, my cat is trying to get involved in the conversation, are really big. I've done some reels and videos about setting boundaries with technology. First, starting with yourself, having limits for yourself, not always being on your phone, way back, when you're picking your kids up from daycare, putting the phone down so you can spend time with them and honor them. And then at what age do you let your kids have a phone or any access to social media? I know here in Comal, in middle school, they do need a cell phone in middle school for some of the reminds, the group me's and reminds. I remember that. And then, I would like to say no social media, but then there are things like for recruiting, for different sports. I know my junior got a Twitter account to communicate with some of the football coaches for Harvard and Yale. That's how you communicate. And then if you want to play college sports, then you need to get all your huddle videos and your huddle stats out there. So it's kind of not something you can totally avoid. And I've never been really big on social media personally, but I will say with my practice, it has provided an avenue for me to get out in front of people and help more people and teach courses, and reach thousands of people that I wouldn't reach just in my life here in Bulverde. And marketing has actually turned out to be a lot of fun. I've had fun in Canva and the photo shoots and the videos, and I've been able to reach and help, a lot more people than I would have if it was just me one-on-one. But then, I'm kind of going off track here, but then I am old-fashioned. It's all about relationship building. So hopefully you have this. Stay tuned, and we will dive in to communication tomorrow. So we'll spend some time going over all that. See you then.